Hello! How's it going? You guys are nuts. We're already on a hype train already? What? Oh, wow. So many people here, too. I see Otis and... God, everybody. I genuinely don't know how to react to any of this. Like... Hi! Can anyone hear me? Is there any, audio issues? Anything? Okay. Well, we're already at... What the heck? God, wait a minute. Is that a level 2 hype train? What's going on? Huh? Oh, double OST? Oh, that might be because, I was trying to play around with my, alert settings. So, 1 second. Let me double check real quick. At the... Oh, hello! Mickey, hi! How's everyone doing? Oh, no, I'm serious. I'm absolutely stunned. I had a whole introduction card and welcome and everything, but I'm actually speechless. It's kind of incredible right now. So, but welcome. This is my debut stream. I'm finally able to debut with under my company fully. As in, you know, the one that I run and everything, you know, as CEO, that thing. So, once again, thank you for coming. And for everything and all the support and all the kind words I've been given for all this time working on this up until this point, I just can't. And I may have to fix that, because that's a lot more disruptive than I thought it would be. I'm sorry, 1 second. Fix that just so that isn't as much, but I'm just blessed. Hi, Mickey. You and me? What are you? Thank you. What? Thank you. Just give me a second while I go fix this thing real quick, and then I will slowly, while I get my brain working again. Thank you. I can't say this enough. Just thank you very much. Normally I'm really good with my words, but I've never actually. Yeah, no, I'm just over the moon. So, mind, just so we can keep this pace going. But yes, I'm excited to see everyone here, and I'm gonna be doing my best to actually showcase what I can do for you as a newly arrived businessman and everything. So, okie doke. So, getting right into it, as you can see, I have a bit of a PowerPoint I made, just so I can share everything going on. And hi, Techno, doing well. Sorry, I'm so used to just talking to just a couple people and some friends. This is great. But we'll get right into it. I'm gonna go right into the little PowerPoint I prepared, and hopefully it's working because I am good at this. Hi, can anyone see? Is everything working fine? Yes, great. And Miki, thanks for the sub, and Apollo, thanks for the follow. There's just so many alerts. I don't know how do people do this. Thank you for everything. If I don't shout out properly and everything, I'm sorry, but I swear I appreciate every single bit of support I'm getting. So, okay, right, let's get right into it. So, right now, this is a PowerPoint not just about me, but my little company that I brought over to this world. But first, let me tell you about the company first before I tell you about myself. So we'll get right into it. That's not the right button. Hold on. Sorry. Here. So here's a brief history of my company's history. As you can see, my company's named Unrestricted Roland LLC. It was founded a few years ago by the esteemed founder, Roland Banner Jr. See? Look at him right there. Our great founder from long time ago. And as you can see, this is obviously from a very past time because it's in sepia tone, obviously. So since its founding, Unrestricted Roland has fulfilled numerous requests to many happy customers and have consistently hit record profits of 30 billion% each financial quarter. Under the current president CEO, Roland Banner Jr., that's me, we strive to hit for even higher levels of success. You know, I just realized I think I skipped a couple things. I did skip a couple things. Why did I start halfway through? Hold on a minute. Yes, we did. I skipped everything. Aha! We'll try that again. Wait, we're still having the hype train? What's going on? Hello? Hi! So, what we should have had happen is... Look, I opened the PowerPoint. It was already so at the beginning slide. I opened again. I don't know what happened. So, there's an agenda. So how we're supposed to go is that I'll be telling you about the company, which you just saw. Then I'll be telling you about the CEO, which is the vital statistics, which will show you during combat and everything that'll happen, all the certain, charm points, whatever, the things that get you through your little adventure, and the non-vital statistics, the lore you find in the back of the instruction booklet that nobody really reads nowadays. Don't worry about that. And then I'll be going over the credits and giving thanks to like everybody who's given me everything incredible here and all these cool little assets I have. As you can probably already see with both the chat up there and the little functions on the left and right, it's all that. Yes, instruction booklet. Once I find a printer, I'm sure to get everyone a certain copy. It'll just take a small fee of $1 million. Don't worry about that. But yeah, and then I'll have some time for try and chat a little bit and Q&A so we can actually get to know each other, because obviously me just talking into, by myself, I'm sure everyone wants to get to know everybody. So, oh, hello, thank you for the raid. Pete, Lil Ho Pete, and Nox, hey, how's it going? There's so many raids. I didn't expect this. Thank you. I swear. Thank you. I'll God, I'm just flabbergasted. But let's get into it, or continue, I should say. So we've already went over the history and my founder's nice little portrait even. So we'll go right into me. So first things first, we'll need to go into my stats. Right here, you can see who's joining. And you can see right here are my stats right here. You can see my HP. Oh, that doesn't look right. So really these should all be maxed out. Obviously this display is not working right. All of these are, should be quite a lot higher. Don't worry about that. There's probably a glitch in the system. We'll worry about that later. So, well, obviously, but I'm obviously a quality of character that you obviously want in the middle of your party, doing everything you want, and stay there into the entire thing. Wait, kick from party? No, no, hold on, wait a minute. No, don't. Yeah, think about it a little bit. Don't. You're gonna want to keep me here. Just hold on. No. Okay, thank you. So, well, now that I can actually stick around, let's actually get to know a little bit about myself, and I'll talk about it. So, as I said already, my name is Roland Banner Jr. I was born on March 14th, and my age is... I'll have you figure that out. It's just a lot more fun when people can figure that out. But the most important thing is that I'm definitely an adult. Like, yeah, no, I'm an adult. You don't have to worry about that too much. My height is 167 centimeters, 5'6", and I have a cross class between Sovereign and Merchant. So I have abilities in both ruling, and I have abilities in both mercantile. A good blend. And my occupation, as in what I do for my day job, is a self-employed entrepreneur from another world. A isekai businessman, probably. Hey, Tuna, thank you very much. But there's a very important distinction I want to make. As you can see, self-employed entrepreneur from another world. But the key thing is, I'm not a prince. That's in the past. Just call me boss. Please. Anyways, moving on. We'll say right here are the other details we can talk about. Since, oh no, that's right. Okay, well, I gotta make that commitment. Give me a second. I have like where did all my water go? I have like half a liter of water sitting here, but I'll do my. Oh crap! There's just so many redeems. I didn't think this through properly. I thought that would have a little more time for all of this. No chugging. We're saving chugging for the Fortnite. I'm not playing Fortnite, but that's a possible thing we can do. But I'm not. I'm saving the chugging for later, and no shots either. But still, appreciate it. I honestly probably would have forgotten to drink if I didn't. So, anyways, we'll go right into the likes and dislikes. Just gonna make sure I have everything. I do. Yes, perfect. So, we'll start with the likes. Oh my god, still more. Hold on. But here's the thing. I'm actually prepared for the drinking because not only do I have water, I have, per recommendation of a good friend, I have some electrolyte sports drinks, and I have some tea because, frankly, it's hot out. I'm wearing a full suit, and it's yeah, quite warm. But let's go. But I'll just keep drinking then. And yeah, it's kind of a special tea. Is there really anything but normal teas? But it's a licorice tea. So just good for the voice and everything. And I'll take any sponsors. I'm not scuffed. All right, we'll go right into it. The my likes include cute things. I'll be fully honest. Because I like to look good, Miyu. I do like to look good, and frankly, a suit just makes me look good. But anyways, in terms of I cute things, typically I don't know. Growing up, I typically like stuff like small animals, stuffed animals, different little small trinkets. It's just the little things, both literally and figuratively, I guess. But yeah, it's just something that I do really enjoy. Yeah, I know Kanji. I did relate with him a lot when in Persona 4. So, but it's nothing too bad. Yeah, little spoons, but I still feel like there's not really much to a use of that. Like the tiny little teaspoons that you're really just supposed to use for a tiny stirring. But yes, I like gaming. So let's go over some of the games that I like to do. Which is, if this is the right one, right here. Can anyone see that? Yes. So the games I like to play include. Oh, hold on. I have a slide for this. Give me a second. I just realized I made notes for all of this. Hey, White Boy Jerry, nice to meet you. I made note cards, and I'll be honest, I've gotten through 4 of those, and I've completely forgot to read my notes. So take that as you will. But for games, typically for genres, I like playing things like FPS, RPGs, and a lot of story-driven games. Just because I like seeing how things play through and everything. In terms of most other games, though, I'm actually not that picky. So I like to dabble in just most games that are just fun. I played Yakuza recently, and I want to play more of that too. And yeah, Cookie Clicker even. So, but any game, it's so long if it's fun, I like playing a lot of it. It's just typically what happens. I just tend to eat right through it, or so the like. Lately, I've been trying to play either harder games so I can try to extend the experience more. My favorite game, as highlighted right here, is the Atrian Odyssey series. It's probably my top most favorite game series. Just I don't know from the first game and the way the story was told, which was actually very poorly, but the experience and the characters you made, it resonated a lot with me. So I really loved it a lot. I've been trying to play through Nexus. It's been a while, but I do want to beat that game before hopefully a new one comes in for uh stretching comes in for the maybe Switch or next console. But but I did see someone here. Yeah, no, I highly recommend it. It might be difficult because most of it's on DS or 3DS, but that's just how it is. Uh but another game that is very important to me is Final Fantasy 14. Oh, my favorite out of them? Have to say it might be Millennium Girl. So, but for Final Fantasy 14, just to talk about a little bit, it's probably my all-time most favorite game because it's a game I've had a huge. It feels like I've had a huge adventure in, and I don't know. I've met some good friends, and I've had some good stories in there that to me, it's a game that's very close to my heart, and then I would just go back to it no matter what happens. Oh, in terms of class, main class, I'm a DPS main summoner, and I've been playing that since Heaven's Ward. But I can play all of them really, and I have a maxed out class for. I have a maxed out Gunbreaker, I have a maxed out Summoner, I have a maxed out Sage, and those are basically the 3 classes I typically play. And I start off with Lalfell, but I will have to be honest though, despite the fact that I really love this game, and with how popular it is, I don't really plan on streaming it just because it's just one of those games that if I can go into it, I'd like to kind of go and experience on my own and just feel like I'm having an adventure just going through it. And I feel like if I end up streaming it, I may not be able to have that experience, but that's just me. And yeah, Summoner and Scholar are both fun. And honestly, I kind of miss the dots with all the bio and everything, but it's just really fun to me. But now, let's move on to the next one. The next thing I want to talk about, I like gotchas. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot to put a background music on this. Oh, that's I thought I checked this. Oh, that's fine. We'll use this one for now. It might not be fitting, but hey, we'll keep with that. But yeah, so I don't know. Look, I'm trying here. I can't hear my audio. I feel like I should be fixing that, but hey, look, I'm trying my best. Right. But gotchas, yeah. Yeah, I spend a lot on gotchas. But to specifically talk about it, I'll bring in the gotcha sticky note just so you can have see what gotchas I'm talking about. These ones. So in terms of gotchas, I know, it's trust me, as someone who's played a lot of them and done it, they're terrible. I honestly wouldn't recommend anyone getting into them unless you expect either sadness, disappointment in draws, and expectation for wallets. Yeah, no, it's just not something I would do. Oh, it's a bit too loud? Yeah, 1 second. There. Is that a little better? But so, I like gotchas typically for me. I usually like them for the units and the gameplay. Just if they're designed, if they're and the games are just fun, then it'd be great. And if the story is good too, that's a nice cherry on top, but really it just matters about the gameplay. And I don't know, the gotchas itself, I can't help it. I've wailed so much in the past. Blue Archive, Miku. Is that like Hatsune Miku? Like in the back? Like a collaboration? Because I quit a long time, but I'll talk about that. I have a whole thing because the key thing about these is those are past gotchas, the past, like former gotchas. I don't play those anymore, but I've had experience with them and I've had some involvement in it, and I figured I'd list them. But I have some strong opinions about all of them. But the two gotcha, but I will say, if I saw people noticing about FGO about no favorite characters, that's because Mordred didn't come home, I didn't get any 5 stars, and I didn't want to wait for Musashi. Genshin, I'm admittedly kind of burnt out on open world games. The game looks pretty, but from what I've heard, the rates are kind of, yeah, I like to actually win a little bit. Oh no, redeem for 10 pulls on gotchas, that's an idea, but that's gonna burn through everything. But yeah, that's just my history with gotcha. But in terms of, there's 2 gotchas I'm looking forward to, are Nikke, Goddess of Victory, I'll admit that, and ZZZZ, because the theme of that, both the music has been really good and the aesthetics of that is amazing. So so long as so long as everything's enabled with that, and like the gotcha system for that is not that hard, then we'll be good. And my favorite Eternal, Toyen. So, but yeah, and also I'm waiting for Uma Musume, because I don't know, the game looks cute, but I don't know if it's gonna come to global. But yeah, So, but I'll tell you, like, let me tell you a short story about the gachas, because I quit all of these. Arc Knights, I wailed too much, and there were too many limiteds. D4DJ, I wailed too much too fast. Girls Front Line, I wailed too much, and it was unoptimized to the point where it actually heated up my phone, and the rank curve was too intense to keep up with. Fire Emblem Heroes, it kind of got boring because I caught up to like endgame really quickly, and the content didn't come out that fast, and Lynn didn't come home. And for Blue Archive, I wailed too much, and the time gates annoyed me. But I did get Aru. Aru is my favorite. But yeah, so that's my history with gachas, and yeah, kind of have a problem, but I'm kind of working on that. I don't think I'm gonna fix it though. Anyways, so we'll move on to the next one. The next thing I want to talk about is trying new things. Actually, I kind of do, and compared to everything else, not much details here, but I just do actually like experimenting, trying to figure things out, and doing what I can to try to understand it the best I can. As some people have referenced, the pancakes, it's something I wanted to try, and I want to learn and see the in-depth of it, and so far I've been having a lot of fun with it. But as you can see, it tends to lead to a lot of mistakes. But hey, it's one of the reasons why I'm here, sitting in front of you, talking, getting to know everybody. But the next, writing. I really do like writing. Like, Frankenflint? Oh no. But I like writing, I like storytelling, and I like all sorts of just creating different paths, just different worlds and different environments and different experiences that people could see and have their own feelings about. It's just something very important to me, and it's something that I love to talk about and love to just have been doing it for years now. Admittedly, I have the typical problem of, I'll put it off later, I'm gonna write more of it at a different time, but I'm doing my best. And honestly, so long as you do like just a little bit at a time, then hey, that's all that matters, yeah? And Mashikun, thanks for the follow. So, next I want to talk about manga. This is one that I think everyone can resonate with. So, normally I think a lot of people would put something like anime or just that kind of stuff in general. But I'll be honest, I just haven't watched much recently. Like, I don't know. I haven't been able to just sit down and just kind of watch. Like, and I really like seiyus too. That's like, I'm a huge fan of like voice acting work and everything that I've seen like a lot of animes do. In fact, my favorite seiyu is Naomi Ozura, but it's just, I feel like I'm too busy, unfortunately. So that's just me. But I do like reading manga, and honestly, every time I see one of my favorite mangas get adapted, even if I don't watch it too much, it still does make me happy because it just seems to work out very well. And yeah, as I've said before, I like stories. So I feel like it just kind of fits hand in hand if I like manga and I like writing. But as you can see, the mangas I typically like are slice of life, shonen manga sometimes, especially if they're popular, but sometimes just some, but I tend to lean to a lot of like office worker and that kind of theme. Like a lot of the isekai ones are like that. And One Piece, actually, I read some of it, I enjoyed it, but I just haven't been able to keep up with it because there's too much daunting, but I do want to get back to that eventually. And light novels, I want to get more into it. I have Spice and Wolf on my phone that I've been meaning to sit down and read properly, but I don't read as much as I used to, unfortunately. Like proper reading with like words and everything. It's kind of bad. Ooh. Anyways, we'll move on. So, the next one I want to talk about is music. I really, really, really do like music. I'm a huge fan of it and everything. So, here's some of the genres of music I like. A lot, but it's a very wide genre. Honestly, the list of everything here are no divorce papers. But the genres I have here, these are just genres I actually typically gravitate to rather than kind of my favorites. Like, I personally just like a lot of I just like music if it sounds good. That's what is important to me. But I can point to specific songs that I like. Like I like Clash from and Lone Digger from Caravan Palace. Hyaden's Nichijou OPs are pretty good, and some other work. Yari, a lot of their works have been pretty good, and Toho Bossa Nova has been something I've listened to when I'm just trying to focus and do everything like that. And obviously, if you like Final Fantasy XIV, typically you like a lot of Final Fantasy music as well, so just something that you stick to. But I do want to note, because I actually didn't put it down, Doom, I think it classifies as metal, but I put only rock down. But Doom is great for working out. So something I've been exploring more of, and maybe we'll see more. Okay, Doom's metal, yeah. So basically, I can put metal on there. It's just something I've been exploring, but I'm very much new to that genre. I'm more acquainted with like EDM, more J-pop, and orchestral stuff. So next, I like exercising. It's actually something I got into, and I'll give Rhea credit for this because Rhea gave me a whole exercise plan. I've gotten into it just because it feels nice. Just working out every morning. And in the past, I didn't work out that much. I was actually very inactive. I just kind of focused on doing whatever. It just to live your life and everything. But in terms of just keeping at it, and after doing it for a little while, it just feels better. And I feel like my day goes a lot better if I can actually work out and everything. So I like it. It's a pain during, but the feeling after is good. And even then, I feel like it's really only painful during the first parts, but once you get into a habit of it, it feels like it's getting a lot easier, and I feel more driven to do even more. So I recommend everyone to give it a shot, and if you're not feeling well, or life's feeling a little too difficult, getting a little bit of movement and exercise out there does help a little bit, from at least I can say from my experience. So that covers all my likes. We'll now get into dislikes. I don't like raw tomatoes. I just don't. Raw tomatoes are one of those fruits. They're a fruit, right? Yeah, they're a fruit. They're fine flavor-wise. And I like them in cooking, and you use them as like an ingredient for any sort of dish, like spaghetti or lasagna, anything like that. But I can't stand raw tomatoes because of the texture. Yes, exactly, the texture issue. Right there, Dio. It's mostly because I think I've never had a fresh tomato. Because I've heard people say, oh, you need a fresh tomato. You know, you bite into it so crisp, and the crunch of it. Never had that. Every time I chewed into one, it's always mushy. It's just, I can't. So I just can't put it up there. Like, even as a kid, never liked it. And even now, I feel like I'm close to vomiting if I bite into one that's just way too mushy. I'm not gonna risk it. I'd rather just cook it and we move on with that. Stop that. No tomatoes. Next, I don't like insects. And not because of fear. I just find them gross. They make me shudder. They're kind of make me freak out a little bit, but it's not fear. I swear to God, it's not fear. It is simply a little bit of disgust. They're a little gross, and that's it. I mean, I'm sure I get to know them. Like, I respect spiders a lot. They make my house just a lot more cleaner. But no, can't stand insects. It's just terrible. No, gross is different from fear. Would you say that you're grossed out by the dirty dishwater water when you're actually trying to clean all that up? It's not the same thing. It's not. I swear. Shh, user, don't tell people that, okay? Don't. We're moving on. I don't like horror games. It's mostly I'm just not good with them. I want to get better, but I'm just not good with them at all. Horror games. To tell you a quick story, when I was little, I played a little game called, you might all know this book called I Spy. Stop that. No, not yet. But there's a little game called I Spy, and there's a haunted house I Spy, okay? And I actually really like the whole book series, and everything is all really cool. But, so I Spy is this book series where it's essentially a culmination of a bunch of random objects in a picture. Typically like a, what do they call it? Like a diorama, where they put different objects in there to make it different. But there was a specific one that was a horror one that was pretty cool as a book, because you can see all these like ghosts and witches and all these small model and objects, because they're real objects. They're not drawings. People took pictures, and that's what it was. So those are cool. I ended up getting a copy of it from the library to play it because it was a PC game and they rented those out. Yeah, Spooky Mansion, that's exactly what it was. And I played the Spooky Mansion PC game, and I was scared the whole time of that. And essentially, the game isn't even that scary looking at back at it, but because it's a point and click game, you just point to find the thing. It's not. It wasn't supposed to be scary, yet I still got scared by it. So ever since then, yeah, I'm just not that great with them, and so I'm really put off kilter with a lot of the with just ambience. So, but that's hard games. But I want to do more. I want to actually get better at it. I want to try playing more of that, and we'll go from there. So, anyways, next I'll be playing. Something I don't like is overworking. Overworking is just not good. So, time as a prince. When I was as a prince, there was just different circumstances that made it so that I just hate overworking at all. Okay, like the concept, yeah, okay, maybe I'm not the best at promoting it, but I want to try managing it to the point where it's not something super bad. And I don't like seeing other people overworking, because I see at least a few people here that I recognize that have been consistently overworking for a week, so don't call me out if you can't defend yourself either. But it's just something that, yes, well, it's not overworking if you haven't pushed yourself. Because I've seen how bad overworking can get. It's not just like, oh, I'm stressed out. It's to the point where you almost can't generate any form of desire to even try anymore. There's a lot of desperation and despair in it that I've seen even worse. So it's just, I don't like seeing it happen to other people where it's happening to. So it's just something that I don't like, and I want to try, addressing it. It's kind of a tragedy from what I've seen, but yeah. Hopefully me doing this and seeing what I can make it easier for other people, even though that's kind of a hard thing to fix. But we'll see. Yeah. Burnout's kind of the same thing. Burnout's just a result of overworking, and I've seen more of that than overworking itself. So I'm gonna be working towards all that anyways. It ruins passions, it ruins lives, kills hope, and takes advantage of folks' responsibility and drive. So yeah, don't recommend that. And that's my likes and dislikes. So we'll move on to my goals. Here are my goals. My goals are, as you can see, 1,000 Twitch followers in a year. Apex Plat rank. I actually wrote that last season. Sorry, not last season. The beginning of this season's split, because that one was actually kind of hard getting to Plat. I haven't tried this split yet, but I want to, and I'm gonna try doing it from actually a fresh account, just because I feel like that'd be fun. But yeah, it's a goal that I wanted to go for Plat and try to get better at the game. I honestly believe I'm a little mediocre at it, but hey, we'll see. Third, I want to play 2 horror games in total, and yes, just total. We'll see. If we go more than that, that means I've actually met my goal. But I want to play 2 horror games to try to conquer my fears and be good at it. Because, well, not good at it, but just be able to do it and enjoy. So release a cover song. That one's kind of straightforward, and there's just a lot of other things. And get better at tarot readings. Someone make a Natasha based on me, and a new outfit. Admittedly, the last 2 are just kind of a nice to have in a future. Let's see what happens. Like, someone making Natasha is such a niche thing and huge, but hey, if it happens, I think it's cool. And just imagining someone driving around with my face on the car, that sounded a lot worse. It sounded a lot, different saying it, but I still think it'd be pretty cool. But the new outfit is just something that would be something fun. But for now, I'm gonna work on everything else. In truth, these are all stuff that are achievable because it's just these are stepping stones. In overall, as a goal, I'd like to just try to shoot for number 1. As interesting as that is. Cover songs. Well, honestly, I'm gonna try to cover King. It's but I feel like everyone has to cover King at this point. It's just kind of tradition. But the rest of it, I'm just thinking it through. Like Daddy Do would be fun, but it's just branding. But yeah, those are my goals, and we'll see how it goes. If I can reach all of them within a year, that'd be great, and I'll just keep making more and keep shooting more for it. We'll move on. The credits. This is stuff that I wanted to put a lot of time into, because I've already said it. And I putting a lot of effort into this, and just talking with people and working with people. I wouldn't be here with such incredible looking stuff if it weren't for all the people I've met, I've talked to, and reach out to actually help put work into this for me. And the most I can, the least I can do is to show my appreciation, to at least show what they can do, and say something nice that I can. But I want to preface this that I don't consider myself an artist, so a lot of this is just my opinion, and yeah, it's just I really want to showcase the just the good work that I think people have done. So we'll start off with my model. My model design was created by Mama Nana. She made my reference sheet first, and then made the design entirely and drew the model entirely. I like her stuff because just the details of her work, the cloth, the shading, the use of the colors, and the main reason why I was gravitated towards just wanting a model is the eyes. In my opinion, the eyes are the windows of the soul. That whole cheesy line, it's kind of, you can tell a lot of different things about people from their eyes, and it's just it's a clarity thing. It's hard to describe, but for me, it's something that the eyes were always just really well done and just really looked well, that I liked it a lot. Mama Nana's actually been very supportive, gave me feedback on a few of the assets that I made. Very few, keep in mind, very few assets that I made. Like this PowerPoint, I actually made it. The design and everything in the background, that's all me. And she's been and she helped me get into contact with a bunch of other wonderful folks that helped me make everything else. So, and everyone I've met too, all my siblings that I've met, and like I see you in there, and just everybody that I've met through this has been extremely kind, and just I'm happy to have the opportunity to meet everybody. So, thank you. Next, we'll go on to Freyref. Starting off with my Papa. One moment. So Freyref is a professional group that did a bunch of graphics and everything. I probably should have put a slide to actually all their logo and everything, but I can probably tweet about it later. I'll do that. But I want to showcase each individual as well. So Cleopapa is the one that did my model. So here I have a lot of artwork too, because she does art, and her art style I think is very great. And as you can see from the rigging's very well done as well. The shading and color is very, I think it's cool, and it makes everything look cute and very soft. So a soft glow. So it's all like I'm so grateful for this, and I was just excited when I got the rig. So, and the physics are incredible. In fact, let me show exactly what I'm talking about right here. So we'll switch over to, I will put this on pause and switch over to this screen here. Hi, hello, full screen. So we're gonna go over a little bit of a model showcase. So as you can see, hi. Actually, how do I go about this? Let's start from the top, because we can look at my face a little more. Hello. So the first thing I want to show off is that yeah, that's the right card. So as you can see, my movement is I just think it's really cool, and look at all the physics that's involved with it. See, you can see my hair is everything, and look at the ribbon as well. That's just, I'm just shocked about how good that looks, just how everything moves. So, and actually, little thing. So we'll go down as. You can see also the art and how it all blends together with the little details is something that I just can't get over. And yeah, my hair, it's just flawless. It's just great. The little details and all of this, and the little touches that just lean into it as well. So as you can see, I got a nice little watch, and there's a chain that actually moves with it as well. But the key thing is my feet, because I don't just sit still. It's grand. So yeah, it's something I'm actually really happy that I have all this. So I look and feel incredible. Fantastic. Right, so, but more importantly, I think that's people want to see is that I have a couple things that I can share too. So as you can see that I'm wearing a bit of a suit, and actually I can even put more on and make myself suffer even more by doing this jacket. Just, you know, for going out and everything and seeing what's going on. It's just a typical go out, you know, in the middle of the summer, sweating your butt off, and yeah, it's not a great idea in this kind of weather. But hey, it's still, if you look very closely, I still look pretty cool, don't I, huh? It's all about the fashion, all about the fashion. Go out there and I'm hot. And also good looking. No, wait, hold on. I could have done a joke better. Don't worry about that. But yeah, those are some of the things. So I can put the coat on. But another key thing is I can actually take the jacket off. And, you know, actually not suffer. But hey, I feel like everyone's kind of going through a difficult time with the heat, and it's not going well. Me too. So I figured it just for solidarity's sake, I'll just keep the jacket on. But hey, more importantly though, for times where I need to focus more, I've got glasses. You know, help me look look more clearly, see and, you know, focus on things. It's just great. But, you know, it's just for work. It's for reading glasses, so I can take them off and everything. So we'll take those off. But this isn't all that I got. I can still, you know, make different facial expressions and different, oh, Mio, thanks for the cheer. 100 bits, thank you. So I've got, if you bully me too much, because I see you, tempted Yuzu, I can get angry, you know, not happy with you. And, you know, something that you gotta think a little closer. I can, of course, if I get overwhelmed, if everything. So honestly, to be honest, this is basically my expression. Has been my expression this entire time. I've been doing. If I didn't put so much effort into controlling myself, it's just happy. I'll be honest. I've been completely overwhelmed by just all the support and all the everyone that's come. It's been fantastic. So, I forgot about that. Ooh, 1 second. But yeah, so that's basically two of the expressions. I also have, if I get even bullied for further than just angry, it'll make me cry. Don't do that, please. I don't know, man. Sometimes it just gets really difficult, and but yeah. So yeah, I can basically please don't do too much to me. I just like being happy. No, I'm usually happy after I cook. It's then I share with everybody, and then everyone just Actually, why am I not in streamer mode? I'm surprised. Give me a second. I thought I was in streamer mode. Thank you, Miki. Oopsies. Ugh. Finally, since we were talking about overworking earlier, my last one is this. You know, long day, just trying your best. Just yeah, it's no, none of you. Stop that. All of you. Just something, you got bags under your eyes and late night work. This has actually been me for the past few days because I've just been on the grind trying to get everything ready on time. So that's, yeah, no, insects. And my face after rolls and just misfortune. Oh, do I have my cursor on? Huh. Oh dear. But yeah, so that's everything. That's basically me and every bit of it. So hope to see more of me. Yes. No. Yes. But yeah, so we'll move back onto the credits. So we'll switch over. And that's all the hard work that Clea Papa put in. So thank you very much. Now this right here is Shin. They're the ones that they designed the graphics and are do the MoGraph work. It's, why is the second one not playing? Hold on. There we go. So this is a little bit of sample, but they made everything here. All the graphics here, all the assets. Ooh, I have messed up my OBS. 1 second. Oh, actually, I just not that. I just sorry. 1 second. There we go. Hi. It's a little small, but yeah, they shouldn't basically do all the mocap work. Sorry, motion graphics and designed everything here. It's all pretty good. So let me show one more screen actually, because I didn't plan to use this today. Just I didn't have any need for it yet, but it's the one thing I didn't show off yet, which is the full screen for gaming. Right here. This is one more overlay that you'll probably see in the future if we're focusing on the game and everything, but oh, wait a minute, where am I? Hello? Wait a second. Hello? I'll fix that later. I didn't set this one up. Oh no. But yeah, this is the graphics of this one. Don't worry about that one. Yeah. But yeah, Pawn Boss? What's a Pawn Boss? But yeah, so the graphics here is just all of it. I've been so happy with it, and the Zatsudon as well. It's just all of it has made it very. Oh, I can't. Guys, please. But yeah, they've just been something that they just look so. I'm just overwhelmed by how much it just makes it look amazing. And I'm looking forward to more in the future, because this isn't all that small the mographs are, but I can't spoil that yet. Now, the next is Pengu, Wonder Penguin, who did the coding and all the hard work to make it so that everything works right here. So everything from up there of you guys and just being able to see it and see yourselves do everything, and the alerts you see pop up occasionally, as well as the dono bar, which I realized is not really enabled and not working that much, but that's my fault. Yeah. Oh, those are some interesting recommendations. Don't worry about that. Just don't worry about that. But yeah, so I greatly respect coding work and everything. It's something that's I already moved on from that slide, but yeah, coding work is something that's really. It's something I've done a little bit of coding myself in just Python, but in terms of just everything you need for stream elements, it's just incredible the amount of effort to go into it to make it all work out. Next, we'll move on to Sue, who created the stinger art. So you see the little me that pops up every time and just between different scenes. That's the art's done here, and yeah, it makes me look great. You know, keeps my smugness and my amazingness. Yeah, no, sorry. Maybe to clarify, the transition, Sue did this right here. And I call it a stinger because that's what you gotta plug in for OBS. But yeah, that's the transition to get everything going. So yeah, and as you can see some of the work here, all of it, like the line work and the eyes, it's just something like the amount of diversity and just the way I was made to look, I'm just so happy with it. So thank you. Now, and that's everybody in Freyref who's made assets for here. They've been an incredible group who's just with both support and like just being kind, and just doing their best and their professionalism and all the hard working they do. I highly recommend everything. Just if you're looking for something, I would recommend just going to them, and they're fantastic. James, hi. Welcome to my debut. But I'll move on to Kaoru. So Kaoru, right here, I hope I'm saying that right, is the one who did my background, which you might have seen briefly in the Zatsudon when you pop right back in. It's kind of incredible. Like, Kaoru's actually been, I'm so grateful to Kaoru. What happened was, to tell a little story, is that when I was actually beginning to work on this, I needed a background, and I requested when I was going to get waitlisted. And just to send a message to ask for details, no, little thing. But the incredible thing is that they told me when the waitlist would open, but I actually missed it because I was busy and I mistimed that. But when I talked about it more, they gave me a spot anyways, and I can't. I want to repay that kindness back in some way, and it's just something that I on top of just such good work, it's something that there's nothing I could say that I feel like that could express the amount of gratitude I have. But the backgrounds are incredible. They're beautiful. And after hearing about how the process is with how everything's rendered, it's something that I'm so impressed about. So, and here, in fact, to show it off again, here, the background. And in fact, let me just over here. Don't worry about it. See, right here, background. It's all fancy stuff. You can see a desk and everything else, and just basically my little workstation. And the rug, yeah, it's plush, I think. Well, it's soft at least. There's that. But yeah, it's great. So we'll move back. Now, the next one is O'Hillen, the one who did the pixel work for all that. Gentlemen are just supposed to scoot. Hey, that is a unfair. What's the word? I can scoot if I want to. I'll just say that. But yeah, so O'Hillen is the one who did the pixel art that you probably saw on my loading screen, just a little chibi. And there, as you can see from all the other work that's been done, it's the incredible amount of detail. Actually, I just realized something. Let me see. Huh. Well, there we go. I was wondering about that. As you can see, the animation work is actually really incredible, and you can see all the movement, and the level of detail to incorporate all of that is just impressive to me. And so, but that's not the only one that I had. So I have one more screen that I didn't have the opportunity to. It's my Be Right Back screen. So let me show that off real quick. I know I don't have my mic enabled on this one, so you'll have to bear with not being able to hear my soothing voice for a little bit. So, it's just pixel art that was just done very well and everything, so I'm just very, very happy with how it went. So, but yeah, no, Helen, honestly, for pixel work, I'm just happy with it, and I'd happily go back for even more. So, elevator music. Elevator music? Oh, right, for the BRB. Wait a minute, I was just so confused for a moment. Hold on a minute. Because I'll be honest, I've been listening to like smooth jazz while doing through all this, which is kind of why I didn't notice any of my audio issues. Right. So, right. Okay. So we'll move on to finally the emotes. So as I can see some of you guys using it, and as you can probably see, that I have all the emotes that were done by Rai, who, as you can see with their work, it's just they have a great variety of different artwork and the rendering, and the coloring is great, and they've been very great in communicating with me when just working on all this. So I'm happy to continue working so. And actually, in fact, I have 2 more emotes that I plan on submitting for review for usage, but that's still being worked on. And there were 2 that I should have had from the beginning, but I miscounted my emote slots. Yeah, don't think too much about that. But that is all the credits. And I think when the credits are done, now we can move on to what you can do for me. Because I plan on opening an internship so that everyone can be able to participate in this, in my company. Like, there's no point in me trying to share a company and show the details about me and everything about it if I don't bring you in to try to work for me a little bit. So here are intern responsibilities and roles. Pay attention now. I'm going to be quick on this. See? Lots of opportunities, lots of different things, and lots of different specific responsibilities that you can come in and learn and do. But with that, we'll move on. Now it is time for Q&A. Does anyone have any questions that they want to cover for all of this? Happy to chat a little bit, see what's going on, discuss. Just because a lot of Fall Guys. I don't remember fighting any Fall Guys, but yeah. Happy to answer any questions and keep at it. But with that, I think I'll facilitate this on the Zatsudon screen. So let me switch over to that. And here we are. But yeah, like I said before multiple times, I'm absolutely flabbergasted. Just the amount of support and everyone that's been here. I'm happy for all of this. No, don't accuse me of any embezzlement. I did not take any funds, because if I did, I'd get audited and get into serious trouble. I'd like this company to stay for a while, so I'll keep it. Do I accept hugs, or are you more of a head pat guy? I prefer hugs, just mostly because everyone's taller than me, so like if I get head pats, I just feel like it's 1 degree away from using me as a makeshift table. Question, where can we sign up? Oh, so there'll be a way to sign up. I'll be sharing that. Right now it's not ready yet. There's still a couple things that need to be done, things need to be put in, but I will have everything open up so that people can be able to participate and keep together be able to, benefit from my little internship program. So we'll just keep an eye out, and please, thank you for your patience. Also, Otis, stop head patting me. Oh, yes, the schedule. I was wondering, yeah, you know what? I will share that here. So, real quick, let me add that. A pancake or eggs day? What should I prefer? Honestly, I prefer Tuesdays, because Tuesdays are my cheat day and I go get junk food. Like, pancakes are great to make. Eggs are just kind of eat whatever, but Tuesday, I just like junk food. No, Leo, there's not a professional Prince Boss bullier. You also spelled that wrong, I think. Interns with benefits? No, thank you. And again, thank everybody for attending. I'm just blown away. This has been incredible. I'm happy to finally be out here and just, interacting with you, and I hope to see everyone more in the future. Do I accept Chromer as currency? Unfortunately not. Mostly because I think Spamton is dead. For me, at least. Don't worry about that. Can world travelers work part-time with your company? Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. The problem is you're not going to get paid at all. I don't have the funds for that, but we'll work something out. But let me go share the little schedule I made for the following week, because after debut, of course, I have to stream more, and we'll be seeing more of each other in the future. Oh, I should probably share. My plan is I plan on streaming 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and 2 times a day. And then you'll see in the schedule once I actually pull that up, wherever I put this. Which folder is this in again? There it is. Here. Oh, that's big. Hi. Here, this is my schedule for this week. I was planning on posting this after debut on Twitter, so everyone would be able to access this and everything. So as you can see, 10 a.m., that's my typical morning stream, so probably an hour. If you can make it, you can't. If you can't, don't worry about it. I have my afternoon. That's my afternoon, I say, just for everyone to be able to... That one's going to be a lot longer. The morning one is just if you want to catch in, see what is going on. That's whatever. But as you can see in my morning, I plan on streaming a little bit of Stardew. It's going to be modded. I just installed Stardew Expanded, and just so I can have a new experience and learn new things and be able to chat and see what happens, but at our own pace for a long time. And the afternoon, I plan on playing Stray, because it's a cute game about cute cats. And I'm excited to play a cute game about cute cats. Yeah. Honestly, come in, take a look, and we'll see. There's an Emmett self-mod? Hello? Really? Might have to look into that. But no, sorry. One thing at a time. Just this expansion first, and we'll go from there. But maybe in the future we'll go for more weirder stuff, because I do like the game. It's a very chill game to spend some time. But yeah, that's my schedule, and you'll see more of that in the future. Now, one other thing I wanted to mention, since I don't think I wanted to bring attention to it, because it's something that I enjoy doing. Where's the delete button? Hold on a minute. Oh, that's not it, because if I delete that, that'd be big. You know what? This is just easier. Just over there. Out of sight, out of mind. Don't worry about that. Gacha game currently robbing my funds? Currently it's Grand Blue Fantasy. That's the current one right now, and I'm saving up for the end of summer banner because I need new units. Kind of. So yeah, that's the main one. But I'm trying to save money because there's just a lot of things I want to spend money on instead. But yeah, the one thing I wanted to bring attention to is one other redeem I have, which is... No, that game does. It's mostly just, I don't want to whale, so I'm going to save my currently saved up stuff for it. I mean, I can, but I don't typically save. But, right. So, to get back to it, the main thing I want to bring attention to is one redeem way at the bottom. It's Consult the Tarot. It's something I do I've been, getting more into and something I've been doing as a hobby, which is tarot reading. As you can see with my schedule in the top left, just a bit of a tarot reading, just keep everything going forward. But I like doing some tarot readings, and if people want to give it a shot once they save enough points, I'd have to do it. Oh, Hades. Yes, I've heard of Hades. I've played a lot of it, and I actually do like roguelikes a lot. Problem is I beat that game, so I don't know if it would be fun for me to stream again, because I've experienced the majority of it. And I mean like true ending level of it, so it'd mostly just be kind of me banging my head against just the challenges, trying to get to the bosses. I mean, but if there really is interest in it, I wouldn't mind trying it. And there's a bunch of other roguelikes and everything that I'd be happy to try. Like Enter the Gungeon would be one that'd be fun to do. Like I saw it was good, and I keep seeing recommendations for it, and I've never played it. But it's one of those things that, yeah, it's an avenue for sure. And I think one thing I may actually try doing is Darkest Dungeon. That one's a really fun roguelike. I like the aesthetics. Lovecraftian storytelling is always something that's very interesting, and I've never beaten it, so it'd be something to tackle my head into, try to get Reynold and Desmond? Is it Desmond? Dismal. No. The two, the Highwayman and the Crusader. Try to get them to the end and get that achievement, keep them alive. So that could be a goal. But yeah, for now, I've got a few games that I have planned, and I'm gonna try to stick to those for now. But I will reiterate, I do like roguelikes, and something that I wouldn't mind putting a little more into. I did see a question for what my best grid was for Granblue, and my best grid currently would be Wind. I have a Zephyrus grid, and basically have most of the characters be able to enable like insane grinding strategies. My second best would be Water. I have a Varuna. It's a budget grid, sort of. It's not fully grinded, like there are some gotcha weapons that are part of it, but I can use that, and everything else is just mostly maxed out Magna. Yeah, Zephyr. Zephyrus, more like Zephium, for all the copium I could use. But yeah, that's just a little bit of a gotcha. There's nothing wrong with Wind, okay? Wind's got good burst. Yeah, yeah, mostly M2s. I've been playing for a few years, so I've gotten most of the M2s. I'm kind of working on all the extended weapons. Like Light, I'm trying to grind for those Egyptian god ones. Yeah, I've been playing since the summer event with the what is it? The Seershins, that one. Yeah, no, it's a fun game. Like I think right now I'm working towards getting Seox to Transcendence level 1. It's just a slow grind. But yeah, it's a fun game. I recommend it. Unknown Quantity, thank you for following. Any other questions? Just because I plan on going for about 1 hour, and we're in a nice place. So, but I'm always happy to sit down and chat. It's just something fun. Going once. Okay. Once again, thank you for coming to my debut, and I'm looking forward to a long and fun. Wait, this is a debut. Don't I need to sing for that? Hello? Where's the song? Sing something? But I didn't plan for that. Does anyone want a song? It's gonna be scuffed though. Oh dear. Well, oh no, okay, alright. But actually, you know what? I'm gonna put my foot down, mostly because I didn't prepare for this at all, and there's just a lot of stuff I gotta put down. A lot of things I gotta learn and all sorts of Oh no, actually, there's a really high demand for singing. Hold on a minute. Loads of money? Oh no. How about I cut a deal? I'll do a cover of Loads of Money later. How's that? Is that okay to calm the people? I can't deal with an uprising this early on, okay? Y'all don't even have a union yet. I gotta bust the union before you do this kind of stuff, please. Thank you. No, okay, now that's just blackmail. Come on, guys. Calm down. Oh no. Yeah. Here's the deal. Form a union, then I'll start singing, okay? We'll figure that out, alright? Great. Yes, of course I'm not gonna put the pancakes in the debut PowerPoint. You want that? Go on my Twitter. Alright? Oh no. My cooking's fine, okay? If y'all want more, you can I'll post those stuff frequently on Twitter when I get to it, so but just I'm doing my best, alright? Oh god. Alright, once again, thank you all for coming for my debut. This is I'm still over the moon. It just seems like a dream to me, just seeing just this much amount of support and just everybody coming in. So. Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, Mia, one last question. What do you got? Do I have a fan base name? Honestly, I was gonna call all of you interns. Every single one of you is intern. All of you are interns. But I will say, just for fairness, if one of you has actually the name intern, I just out of fairness to everybody, because honestly, I may forget your names, I'm gonna have to call you Slagathor. Just keep that in mind. So if your parents if you had the misfortune that your parents decided to name you intern and it's on your birth certificate, you'll be forever known as Slagathor to me. Got it? Got it. Our VIP is gonna be part-timers. Honestly, I was gonna upgrade you to gophers. So you got interns, and then you got gophers. It's one step up. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't think too closely about it. You're gonna start looking in between the lines and actually start seeing the the disclaimer text. It's not something you have to worry about, right? Don't think too much about it. But yeah, so for now, you'll all known as interns, and no, you're not paid as interns. This is an unpaid internship. At most, you can get some college credit, but even then, don't try your luck. Anyways, thank you for coming. I'll make sure to push all this kindness forward. Like this is, it's like a dream, just entirely. But with that, let's take this on to find someone to raid. Just feels fair and get more people engaged and see what's going on. Once I can figure that out, because I keep messing that up every time. So let me look this up. Let's try someone new. And go from there. If anyone has any recommendations too, I'll take that as well. But posture check. Yep, got it. I've been trying to drink water too, okay? But yeah, so who do we raid tonight? Let's see. Oh no, guys, no, please. Guys, please. Oh god. If I drank about a liter of water, would that count? Oh no. Okay, fine. Give me a second. God. Oh. Y'all are mean. Please. Okay. Everyone wants the water. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna keep looking for that raid thing. So one moment. How do I look for this? Actually, I don't know how to search anything on here. Nope, give me a second. Nope. Oh, raid message. I actually didn't think of one up too much, but honestly, if you wanted to make one, why don't we just do this then? If you have subs, you have a sub, let's make this the raid message. I'll save this for later, in fact. Let me write this down so I don't forget this. But hey, you know, moment of history. You get to see a raid message in the making. So this would be the raid message. So just copy that, and we can use that while we raid. And once I actually see if this works, yes, that does work. Well, let's raid. 1 second. I'm working through the ads at the moment. So, yes, there you go. Yeah, just copy that if you got the emotes, and we should go. Looking, sorry for the time. Up to date with technologies. I'm sorry, I'm a little incompetent when it comes to stuff. In fact, actually, when all my friends were getting like smartphones and everything, I was still using a flip phone, and I stubbornly refused to actually get a new one until like they stopped supporting those things. But I think she looks nice, so we'll be rating Frederica. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Leo, thanks for the follow. I'm sorry, you're joining now when I'm about to end with a raid. Yes, Frederica Rica. Wait, Miki, you know them? I got a recommendation from them, so fantastic. Well, we can raid them. You can go say hi. So, all right, let's start the raid. Well, give her my regards then. So it'll be fun to see the reaction. All right, so we'll start the raid. I think that's how it works. Yeah, no kidding. But once again, thanks for all the support, and I'll do everything I can. And if I didn't get to you and I didn't mention, I'm so sorry. No more hydrates, please. You're gonna make me drown. But if I didn't get to you, just know that I still appreciate everything that and all the support they've given me today. So, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Oh. I'm still streaming.